Hey guys, it's Clay. So I just want to talk a little bit about what we're doing this week in Slack. So as I said in class, yesterday, what I want you to do by Friday is to write a summary and response to Mike Rose's rigid rules, inflexible plans, and the stifling of language. We had two other readings that you have to do by Friday, chapters 4 and 5 from The Warrior Writer. And those sort of work together very well because chapter 4 talks about three ways to respond to a text. And chapter 5 talks about distinguishing what you say from what they say, which is important in the response because you've got two different parts. One, you're summarizing, and you need to keep doing all the things we talked about with a good summary. Using the author's name, reminding us that it's a summary, putting it into words, condensing the main argument, framing quotes, etc. Now, as you write this summary and response, like I said in class, you really have to think about how your summary sets up your response. So you want to pick up Rose's main argument, and maybe you might want to talk about one or two students' blockers or unblockers or both, depending on sort of what point you want to make about Rose. And as you respond to Rose, before you do, what I would strongly encourage you to do is spend some time thinking or writing about how what is your writing process? What are the rules that you use? How do you do you get caught up on certain rules? Do you have a flexible writing process? What kinds of evidence or examples can you provide to demonstrate your writing process? You might think about the work we've done in this class or other classes or in the past, and try to use that information as a source for your response. As the textbook in chapter 4 talks about, when you respond to a text, you want to agree or disagree, but what's important is you want to say why you agree or disagree. You want to give some explanation or rationale for your position. You want to add a piece of new information that expands the conversation beyond what Rose is talking about, and you can do that by drawing on your own experience as a writer. How do you fit in with the blockers and the non-blockers? Would you maybe expand sort of what Rose talking about? He sort of separates these two into two very stark camps. Do you see a third position or a third way of thinking about writer's block? Do you have a better way of explaining the connection between the two? So respond by drawing on your personal experience, and that should be posted by Friday. And then over the weekend, we'll have a conversation. Please do use the templates in chapter 4. There's a number of different templates depending on whether you're agreeing or disagreeing or both with Rose. And then chapter 5, take a look at some of the templates that help you distinguish the transition from summary to your ideas, like around 72, 73, 75. Those templates are really useful for making it clear that here's where I'm explaining Rose's ideas and here's where I'm sort of stating my own position. So, all right, I'll look out for those, and if you have any questions, please let me know. All right, thanks.